While the community is doing its best to move forward from this tragedy, the investigation into what motivated the shooting is just beginning.
Tonight, we're learning new details about the man responsible for this rampage. KRON 4's Gail Ong is live outside his home in San Jose, where there's been a lot of activity by law enforcement. And Gail, we're learning that federal authorities were alerted to Sam Cassidy before this shooting took place.
Yeah, Ken and Catherine, we just got new information today. A Biden administration official confirmed that Sam Cassidy was detained in 2016 by U.S. Customs. It is quiet outside his home at this hour. You can't really see, it's quite dark, but just a few police officers that are guarding his home at this time. This is Angmar Court in San Jose. Earlier, a different picture where there was a heavy law enforcement presence as investigators searched for clues on the gunman's motive. And what we found out today was that he was indeed detained in 2016 after a trip in 2016 a trip to the Philippines. U.S. Customs says that he had books about terrorism and notes indicated he hated his workplace. As we know, 9 co-workers were tragically killed before Cassidy turned the gun on himself. Sheriff's officials say Cassidy targeted specific co-workers. Now, the home, he is accused of setting his home on fire before the shooting rampage. The home, a second crime scene, as authorities believe that he had several evidence, so they were sweeping his home and, of course, the crime scene at the VTA Railroad. So is expected to take several days, and as thousands, as we saw earlier in the show, attended that vigil honoring the lives lost, investigators are working both crime scenes looking for clues on what led up to the shooting. And here is the latest update from the FBI agent assigned to this case.
It's a very slow and tedious process, but we have to get it right. Much like the San Bernardino investigation, we conducted a very diligent crime scene investigation, and evidence from that was later used to prosecute an individual who was later charged with providing those shooters with weapons.
And he's referring to the mass shooting in San Bernardino in 2015 that killed 14 people and injured several others. Now, back here live outside of Cassidy's home. Now, I'm told we are expected to have everyone come back tomorrow, all of the agencies, to continue their investigation. And that is expected to wrap up tomorrow night. So they will be focusing on the VTA Railroad, where part of the main sweep from yesterday and today was searching for explosives and bombs inside the building. They had to go room by room, and the FBI says there is no threat of explosives inside the building, and they are certain of that. Live in San Jose, Gail Ong, KRON 4 News.